Those are indeed the latest pictures from that very scene. The Gridlock witness on the Lagos-Ibadan expressway today seems to have eased on the Kara Bridge leading out of Lagos, but the story has not changed though. On the other side of the road coming into Lagos, motorists coming into the city are having a hectic time doing so, as the lane has been blocked by those making their way out of Lagos, having been diverted to that lane as a result of a truck which fell and blocked the road around the Otedola estate end of the bridge. Joining me on the news at 10 to discuss the accident and the traffic situation along the Kara Bridge is the FRSC Sector Commander, Lagos, Mr. Omije Hyginus. I want to thank you so much indeed for coming on the news at 10. What are the situation that we're looking at now? An accident occurred early hours in the morning. It took a span of at least 10 hours to get that wreckage off. Why is the response time so bad?
No. I think it was not about the response time. It was about the magnitude of the wreckages that needed to be removed, and of course, again, the equipment, that had to be used. If you look at it very well, the breakdown of that crash shows that we had one container carrying a truck fully loaded with containers. We had about 2 trailers. We had a tanker loaded with 33 liters of AGO, that's diesel, and we had another small car. Okay, if you also look, we had only one crane there that was provided by Lagos State Lasema response unit, and of course one flatbed. So it was a case of the crane would pick one, put on the flatbed. We had to go and the same crane will have to go and offload it somewhere around Opik, where we were putting it by the police station there for security purposes, and come back again and take it. At a point in time, we had to contact Julius Berger to also give us payloader to take the debris of those flour. One of those trucks, the trailer, was fully loaded with flour, which, despite the dampening of it by the fire service, the thing was still burning inside. So at a point in time, you could not just take it off like that. We had to empty the whole content of the trailer on the road. Then the fire service now extinguished it properly. Before the payloader from Julius Berger came, we were able to remove all the wreckages around 3:45, 4 p.m. this evening.
Let's talk about the accident itself. What were the options available to you to create an alternative emergency route, just so that people are able to maneuver around this accident and get to their places?
We had 2 alternatives, but the problem is that some people are just used to this particular route, that no matter the warnings you give them, telling them to divert, they will not just heed to it. As soon as that crash occurred, I got in touch.
So the people were defiant?
Yeah, as soon as it occurred, I got in touch with the Lagos State traffic radio, announcing it. Now, people going out of Lagos should seek alternate routes. And the most viable alternate route was take Ikorodu Road, get to us Ikorodu, bust out at Shegamu, and continue wherever you are going. If you are going to Ijebode, you could just take by. If you are going to Shegamu, you could just get like this and come to the interchange and then continue either to Ibadan or Abeokuta, as the case may be. But they didn't heed it. Okay, we also told people that, look, another alternative is, can you just take through Abule-Egba, connect to Osango Ota, Ifon, then bust at Abeokuta and then come to Shegamu interchange, and there you find your way to wherever you are going. I can tell you that if somebody had heeded it and you're with your car and you followed any of these alternate routes, then you could have been off this thing long time. You've gotten to wherever you are going.
I believe you said that you used some platforms to make this announcement.
Exactly. We went on air. Lagos State Traffic Radio was announcing it over and over. We also posted it on our Facebook and on our Twitter handles. And it's like people were not just ready to take any other thing other than the route they were. So we had no option but now to divert traffic the way and manner it was diverted. We had to divert traffic from the corn oil end, coming because of that the truck you mentioned, and it was really a red letter day for us in Lagos today. While we were battling on that one, another truck fully loaded with PMS also fell before the mobile, shortly before the Otedola. So we had to cordon off that area to divert traffic through the corn oil, and they had to use one lane until they pass Kara and come out again by Opik. And considering the volume of traffic that leaves Lagos, and today in particular, when most of those traffic are trucks and tankers coming from Apapa, then your guess is as good as mine. That was just why we had what.
Now, from the videos that the report we just played, you could see people just hanging just by the bridge. It's a risk for them as well. And then we're looking at most vehicles taking a one-way back.
Yep.
What dangers does this pose?
Great danger. And we tried to warn people, we tried to ward them off, but I don't know why we drive so much pleasure in turning crash into either a cinema or a movie house. You don't have anything doing there, you just need to continue, because there could be a secondary explosion in the course of that thing. Thank God that we didn't have such things like that. There could also be another secondary crash where a vehicle could lose control and run into those multitude of a crowd that you saw as contained in that video. We kept on talking to them. Some were apparently standing or even sitting at the edge of that bridge, which in the event of maybe any stampede or anything, the man would just fall into the Ogun River.
So, Major, I want to thank you so much indeed for talking to us on the news at 10, the FRSC Sector Commander, Lagos. And thanks indeed for your time.